Who did you have on here before? Because they must have been really quiet.
They must have been. Just
Hi, my name is
just give me a. No.
Oh, you're off. I don't even hear Dave.
Give me a range of motion.
Wow, wow. You want me to get all frickin' Christina Aguilera on you?
Am I still drinking?
Are there any girls there?
Are there hot girls drinking? Can you roll for that?
Matt beats to the drum of his own drum. Damn it. I don't know. Whatever.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 207 of the Camcast. The podcast that survived the holiday weekend with all of its limbs intact.
Kind of.
I have some fingers.
There's no better way to celebrate the freedom of your country than to blow up a small portion of it.
Jason Pierre-Paul gave that weekend a thumbs up.
Oh.
That's a joke for some people. There we go.
Hey, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't test that at all.
Yeah, we did.
My intro was going to be, can we test the soundboard?
But don't worry, we're here.
That's ruined now.
Anyway, I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, leader of men, herder of cats, wearer of the mesh shorts because it's hot and I'm fat.
It's Comfortable Mondays.
You are thick with two C's.
Damn right. I'm America Plus, baby.
Festively plump, and every day is a holiday.
Got to shower in the dark today because the power was out, so
Thanks
that was
to
fun.
Some dumbass who hit a power pole.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Me and 8,000 of my neighbors
Good times.
just waking up,
All of Fort Union is pissed.
fumbling around in the dark. Anyway, I'm joined to my right, as always. I mean, like 99% of the time. I think you've missed, what, like 3?
3 or 4.
Something like
total.
that, yeah.
And most of them have been, like, on location.
Yeah, 3 or 4 out of the 207 that we've done. That's not bad.
201 out of 207, I think we're good.
Somebody do the math on that one. Anyway.
Regardless, it checks out.
Yes. His, your, mine, our Uncle Radical, professor of the ghetto arts, tenured but not licensed, except in the following states. None of them.
Puerto Rico.
Not a state. Not
Try
yet.
hard.
Yet.
And
Delaware.
Also not a state.
yeah, that tax shelter, that fucking tax shelter masquerading as a state.
One of the 3 counties in Rhode Island.
There we go.
You.
Some people call him Daddy. Not down here, though. Not as long as there's a breath in my goddamn body.
No.
That shit is not happening.
Scoots.
Yeah, we call him Scoots for that reason. It is Dave Raleigh.
My shenanigans come optioned with air conditioning.
Ooh. What about door handles?
Yeet.
Do you have the luxurious option of door handles?
What about crank windows? Is there an RS version of Dave?
There is an RS version of Dave.
Yes.
And I have crank windows.
Sign me up.
And a tape deck.
I want your
Sports
crank
album
windows.
is stuck in it.
I'm so hard right now.
Wow. Ew.
That's appropriate. Hi.
He's just sitting there calmly at the end of the table. It disappointed me several times this weekend, but
He wishes he had the sports album on tape.
we can make that happen for you, buddy. I can get that bootleg going for you if you really, really want it.
I might need it for one of my cars that I almost bought.
Yeah, God. He is the good Colonel Eddie Dean, chairman of the boards, Zach Lords.
Why can't I have anything nice?
Because you're 21.
Because you are you, Zach.
Because I am me.
Adorable.
You don't start...
Oh, yeah, it's insult injury.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Rod Roddy here to tell you about the new Yeet Cannon 9mm by High Point.
Don't we... Wait until they start sending us free shit. Then we can start talking about them. Anyway, he has come in from the cold.
Oh, my goodness.
Or the hot, or wherever the hell it is he was hiding out.
Don't even remember where I was.
Were you in Russia?
Yes.
Sure, whatever. That works.
Duh.
That works. It is Pizza Person of Interest.
Hey.
Brandon Christiansen.
Good to be here. I love you guys. Miss you.
Did we used to call him Daddy?
Yeah, Pizza Dad was...
We called him Dad, not Daddy.
Oh, okay,
Pizza
there's a
Stranger.
I still call you Daddy.
Pizza... Oh, gosh. Okay. And he's touching.
Okay.
There is
This is
contact.
uncomfortable.
I feel weird.
Wow. Good to see you guys. Been a
Good-
bit.
good
Been a
seeing
minute.
You too. Yeah, thanks for showing up on an off weekend for Formula One.
Yeah, let's talk Formula One.
Let's-
Oh, there's no news.
Ah.
Oh, funny, silly season's already begun, though, so that's, we can talk about... I mean, no.
I mean, we sure, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just let you launch into a 10-minute tirade about that.
Danny Ricciardo to Ferrari.
Okay.
You heard it here first. It's going to happen.
He heard it here first. He is our guest this week. Hey. Called him the photo god because he is, goddammit.
Amazing.
Andrew Jackson.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Or whatever. Bless it. Sure, I don't care. Whatever. You can go ahead and find us. We are at Cam Automag on all of the social medias. If you're liking this, if you're hating this, please go ahead and let us know. It's the only way we're going to get better.
It's true.
ignore you. Whatever, either
Hey.
or.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here for criticism.
Hey, we didn't ignore Sam though.
No, we don't. I mean, we listen to a lot of people. It's just when you tell us to not suck.
But by the way, Sam, I apologize. We have met. It took Zach reminding me after the episode.
He comes to me and he goes, "Why doesn't Dave know who I am?"
Wow.
I know thousands of people.
Know a lot of people.
They all know who I am, and my profile picture on Facebook tells the story. I give you the same look if I'm telling you, are you fucking serious, or do I know you?
It is the same.
Yep.
But he loved your rendition of him.
Good.
Well, once you reminded me of who he was, I was like, oh my god, that was so on point.
It really was. He was him and both John Chouse were crying.
Oh, I'm
when they
sure.
listened to
Yeah,
that.
even John messaged me. He was like, you know who the fuck Sam is?
Amazing. If you are like Andrew and not knowing what the shit we're talking about, go ahead and listen to some of the back episodes.
Damn.
You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe. You're self-employed. You have time.
Yeah, I do. I have plenty
you,
of time.
You can carve out an hour to give us a listen every now and again.
I do. I have been. I actually started listening. The first one
I was
was
about to say, watching. What the fuck are you doing?
Pump the
YouTube.
brakes.
We got some on YouTube.
no. Gavin. He forwarded me his when he was on recently.
good.
So.
Man.
Good one.
Yeah, go ahead and listen to some more modern episodes. I go ahead and
Yes.
listen to the even number ones. Those tend to be the
Even
good
number?
ones.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
those tend to be the Thursday ones.
Yep.
Those tend to be the ones where we do dramatic readings of things into mailbag at camautomag.com.
Nice.
Which, by the way, we have a great one.
Oh, really?
Good.
Yes, we do.
I brought my daddy voice.
It's a rant.
Excellent.
So I just need you to do that whole, like, network thing. Just, I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it anymore.
I like it.
That.
You sound like Captain Kirk right there.
There we go. Con! Support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/CamAutomag. I updated the goal.
Hell yeah.
It says $200. As soon as we get there, we're going to start live streaming these things.
That's it, baby. And you can donate at any dollar amount, from
Yes.
$1 up to $15,000. But the best bang for your buck starts at $5 a month.
Yep, $5 a month gets you access to the Super Secret Shenanigans Facebook group, where we do nothing but shitpost and angrily complain about things.
And my God, is it good.
Yep.
Yes.
Also point out errors, which I'll get to in a minute.
Yep.
But, it gets you bonus content, gets you the Thursday episodes a day early.
Sometimes two.
Yeah, it depends on how frisky I'm feeling.
I mean, hey, you never know. And soon, once we hit that $200 mark, you'll be seeing our ugly mugs.
Yeah.
As it's happening.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want that to happen.
We're gonna go ahead and give you you regular folk a taste. Just one episode, like one recording per month.
What's it going to take?
Everybody else.
What's it going to take to get us in VR? Like, it's real time
A
VR.
lot.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's funny.
15,000 a month. Is
It's
what
funny
gonna
you
be.
say that because I am like this close to buying one of those 360 GoPros.
Yeah.
Just setting it right here in the center of the
And just-
table, and
Yeah.
then just adjusting the direction.
Yeah.
Perfect.
How
Love
I
it.
want to.
And you could
Yeah.
be front and center with
There
us.
we go.
Exactly.
You can be right there in the middle of the table.
You guys can be in
15K.
this, right there next to the soundboard. Can't touch it, but you can still be right next to the soundboard.
Yeah, you can
Why
yell at
did
us.
you all look at me when you said that?
Because you're the lord of the boards.
Yeah.
Because you can't
Boards.
do this.
Actually, you can. You have an 8'2" wingspan.
I will steal it again and hold it all episode.
And then just keep pushing the yeet button over and
Yes.
over again, completely ignoring the other 15.
When they announced
Anyway.
Zach in the basketball games, Zach, lord of the boards, 6'5", 8'2" wingspan.
There we go.
Yeah, pretty close.
Beautiful.
Anyways,
Want to come at me?
Chairman Eddie Dean, the albatross of the boards.
I don't know what sound an albatross makes, but that sounded like anyways.
Close enough.
That sounded like
Good
a
enough.
that sounded like a confused flubber.
Yeah, that was pretty accurate.
Wow. Oh, all right, guys.
Detract for a lot.
I throw that shit way back.
Damn.
Thanks, Noop Noop.
Thanks, Noop Noop.
You laughed at my joke.
That's not my beer.
No, you need to go grab something. While you're doing that, so
No touchies.
it's been another week.
Has.
How have we all been?
We lived.
Well, it's been like 3 months for you.
Oh, it has been a little while for me, yeah. I
Yeah.
bought another car.
yeah. Good.
That was
You
great.
didn't spreadsheet this one out of your life either.
Did not even spreadsheet it at all. I just lowballed the dude, and then he got desperate and Said, hey, you still want it? And I said, sure.
That was still the funniest thing that I think has happened in this basement. You two like yelling at each other, and then you angrily walking away, and then coming back with candy for
wait.
everybody.
I mean, it happened.
Does that happen? I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it was.
I got frustrated at you
Oh,
because
really?
you wouldn't commit to anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Especially
you,
the E55s.
and then you.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Okay,
you
yeah, I
yelled at
remember
him
that.
for
It was like a year
overcommitting
ago.
to everything, and then Dave just stormed off.
Oh, yeah.
And then came back with candy.
I came
But
back
see,
15
I
minutes
learned
later
from
with
you.
sugar.
I learned from you, and I did it. You were
You-
like, even
you
though
did,
you
yeah.
said I wouldn't do it, I did it.
I'm incredibly proud of you,
Oh,
Dad.
good. I'm glad.
Oh, God.
What did you get?
Dave.
I bought a 1991 Land Cruiser
Wow.
FJ80, so not the FZJ, which means it has the anemic straight six. But man, I freaking love it.
That's okay.
Cloth interior.
Ooh.
Only one rip on the driver's seat.
Wow.
Everything else mint.
There you go.
There's a button for that. Wow.
Oh wow, yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. And then I
Wow.
took it off roading for the first time, and it was spectacular.
Like you do.
Until I blew the rear axle seal. I don't think I blew it. I think it's just age. So-
They happen. How many miles are on it?
The chassis has 192,000.
Okay.
But the rear axle's out of a 94, so you could have the rear discs. In the
Okay,
back.
okay, cool.
So, but I think that has closer to 350 looking
Okay.
at it. So
Sweet.
That's what I would guess.
Not
But
too bad, though.
Yeah, the
I mean,
rebuild-
dude, rear axle
Oh, yeah.
seats are nothing.
The rebuild kit's in my car. I
Yeah.
went and picked it up today. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I do it?
What's nice is because it's a Landy, it's got full floating axles.
It
so-
does, yeah.
So
The
you're
94s,
set, dude.
yeah, full float. Yep.
Yeah, you're
So-
set.
I
Nice.
almost bought a car this weekend that needed rebuilds.
Oh, my
regularly.
goodness. Yeah, it was also an adventure vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
It's an adventure in a different sense.
Yes.
so I looked at a bunch of vehicles this weekend and almost bought an 04 Disco. Almost.
Thank yourself.
I really wanted it. I really like the car.
Everybody really wants. You know why I want one?
You
because
dodged-
LS swaps happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
But see, Dave can actually complete the LS swap.
Shit.
You would have to pay Dave like $5,000
It's funny
to do
you
it.
say that
was
because
the
I
last
have
time,
never
Dave?
actually done an LS swap.
Yeah, but you know how to do that.
I mean,
shit.
I've been. the
You're a
person-
walking lexicon of like, this can mount up to this, and this would fit with this if I did this, and then boom, it works.
I guess so.
It's
I've been an
true.
advisor to many LS swaps. I have
Yeah.
yet to complete one of my own.
Yeah. Well, look
There
at
we go.
Daniel Chilinsky's. You advises on that, on his Chevelle.
Yeah, when he went from big block to LS. Yeah, and
it's
it all
frickin'
bolted
badass.
into the car.
Yeah, it's a badass. Hi,
400
Dan.
to the tire.
There we go.
Miss
so
you, Dan. Love
so
you,
you
Dan.
almost made a poor decision.
Yeah, I almost bought one.
Super poor.
It was actually, I really wanted it. It was a really clean car. Everything was perfect on it.
What color was it?
It was white,
Oh, nice.
What color interior?
a tan.
Oh, dude, that's perfect.
All right.
100,000
3 row?
miles.
SE7?
2-row.
Okay.
2-row.
SE5.
Yes, SE5.
Okay.
2-row. It had a maintenance stack this big.
Yeah.
Owned
Yeah,
by
that covers like a year.
Volume
yeah.
one.
When it's a later disco, so it had the better headlights, too.
with
Right.
better headlights.
Ooh. Better headlights,
it
yeah.
had the hill descent.
Oh, yeah.
They honestly have the better interior.
Yeah, they do.
Let's be real.
Way better seats.
I didn't have to take out the little, the weird like pod cup holder.
Yeah.
they have.
Yeah, they're weird.
I took it out
Yeah.
because my leg would hit it, and it's just 2 screws, and you can't even tell it's missing now.
Right.
But I was really thinking about it. The deal was going to work out really well in my favor, and then I called the shop to have them look at it. Be like, hey, can I do pre-trip inspection? Get it up on a lift. Someone who knows what they're looking at, because I could do the same thing, but I wouldn't know where to look and what things I'm looking at, making sure there's like no leaks. So I called this guy, very Persian, just very Persian. I knew that already because I was a friend of a friend, but called him. And I go, hey, can I get a pre-trip inspection? He goes, yeah. What's the year to make? What's the year of the vehicle? I go, it's a 04 Discovery. Why do you want that? Because the price is good and it has good maintenance. Price is never good. Price is never good on those. Never buy. Damn. I was like, oh, okay. I just I want to give you a car to look at. I was going to pay you for it. Don't buy. Do not buy. I have 3 in my shop right now. All new engines. They always leak. I'm like,
Damn. So
And so I ended up being like, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
It took this Persian guy to get through your head what everybody else at this table would have told you.
Yeah, and anybody on
Well-
the internet ever.
well,
If you notice how I only
I mean, the
messaged
only way that could
Mike
have been-
about this,
you ever
the only
been-
way this could have been any different is if you talked to an Albanian guy.
yeah. Have you ever been on a Land Rover forum? Hey, I just blew my head gasket. That's all every post ever.
yeah. So
Wait, do you have the Rover motor or do you have the Ford motor?
You got the
Or
Beamer
do you
motor?
got the Beamer motor? Oh,
No,
you're screwed.
You're effed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good choice. I'm proud of you for not making the wrong choice.
You know, honestly, they are fun. They're fun SUVs.
and I like off-roading.
They really are.
And so having the locking diffs and like
Just get a 3rd-gen 4Runner. Same
Yeah,
price.
being a Forerunner guy.
way,
yeah, I just didn't
way,
even think
way,
about
way,
it.
way more
I'm
reliable. E-Locker? Come on.
Are you trying to be more varied?
No,
Or
I'm
what?
trying to get a car so for those who've been listening, I looked at an S4 this weekend as well too.
Yes.
I looked at actually about 3 of them. I ended up not getting one due to insurance reasons, but I am trying to.
You just need to get an A6.
I still think you should do it
at this
regardless
point. Just
of
get a
the
twin turbo A6.
I just
insane
can't-
amount that would cost to insure.
Yeah, so my insurance for Dave to know is it would have been $707 a month.
You can lease a
Yeah, I'm not
Lamborghini.
surprised.
You can lease a Gallardo for that much,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, but you couldn't insure it.
No, you couldn't.
No.
But you could lease it for that
Yeah.
much.
Anyway.
You just can't drive it.
But
I know the
yeah, so
feeling.
basically, to answer your question is, I'm trying to find something that's nicer, maybe not entirely more reliable, because I know the S4 is not going to be any more reliable than.
The B8s are way
Let-
better
let
than the
me-
B6 and 7s.
Plant a seed in your head then.
Oh God.
Farmer Dave.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
No. 2003 to 2011 Crown Victoria LX or Sport model.
Puma. What's wrong with those? Those are
Marauders
badass.
are cheap
That'd be
right
pretty
now.
Those
cool.
are badass.
They
But
are
I want-
so cheap
I want
right
something
now.
that's like nice. Something
Something that's like nice.
Have you
the
Crown Vic made after 2003?
I actually don't believe I have.
Okay.
I didn't know they made
Sit in one and drive one and then get back to me.
But I'm trying to find something that like
Says the guy that was stoked to wreck a bunch of taxis in Tooele.
yes, something different.
Yeah, those
This
are
is
taxis. That
the
was a
kind of
dirt.
car-
That was a rally cross.
This is the kind of car I want to be able to pick up a date in.
Like a newer Panther chassis then. You get a nice
no
one
girl
with good
wants a
paint.
fucking Crown
Why
Vic.
do
Are you
that
fu-
in a Passat TDI? The 2015s are stupid cheap.
But the problem is I can't get a car that has I need full thanks, Mike.
We're getting Jesus Christ
Where?
Hello.
all around us.
Crap.
Hold on, guys. We're back to the road. We're back to the road.
We're back.
Well, anyways, proud horrible decision.
Yes, good for you.
That would have bankrupted
So
you.
so next year, the same time, I might have an S4.
Nice.
Do it, you won't.
Okay.
I'm already saving.
Do it.
E55. Do it. Do
Live,
it.
live his
So,
dream.
Actually, you know what? Make Dad
anyway.
really
Do we-
proud
do we-
and don't do it.
We've done
Yeah.
new patrons, but I do need to shout out to Taylor Hatch because he pointed something out.
Yes.
So he's always in the one thing. He's always there in that $1 tier. Like he's the only one there. Oh, drop down. It's all right. You know.
Life.
Exactly.
we all understand.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's been donating $5 a month, but for some odd reason is stuck in that well-wisher tier. So,
Interesting.
yeah, so I believe you. I'm going to try to figure out what it is, Taylor.
We know
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah,
We'll prorate your awesomeness.
there we go. But, yeah, shout out to Taylor for patrons.
Yet.
We're trying to get to that $200 goal, so people, go ahead.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Tell all of your friends, or if you yourself don't donate,
Yeah.
chip us in a few bucks.
Listen, I mean,
great.
happy birthday to Alan Best,
Merry Birthmas, bud.
Dan Barker, Nick Steckel, Parker Lambert, friend Kat,
Aw.
Tyler Harris,
Whoa, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
right?
Wow.
Same thing, Trevor Pope, and J.R. Crosby.
J.R.
Junior.
Yep.
Love you, Junior.
He's a great dude.
He's the genius.
It's true. It's true.
Good dude.
He built an
Ah.
all-wheel drive EG Civic hatch out of an RL.
Yeah. It's a turbo V6 6-speed all-wheel drive EG hatch.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
badass.
Insane
Yeah.
car. Keep shredding transmissions, but it's
Yeah.
it's good for 6 and change.
Third gear.
600 and change.
That's
yeah.
all he sheds is third gear. Everything else is
Yep.
fine.
Amount of news that we have.
News.
We must remind you,
Good news.
go ahead and head over to CamAutoswag.com to
Exactly.
support us. That's another way you can do it.
You can get a shirt like what I'm wearing right now. I've got the old school script
Yep.
cam logo. I wore the new school retro cam hat, which
Yep.
you can also buy.
Fully cammed.
Yep.
Exactly. I have the cam freaking cell phone cover
Yep.
that doesn't really say cam anymore. It's just got a bunch of really weird lines on the back. But hey, you know
all right.
what? That's okay.
Still protects.
It held up. I have dropped this thing several times a day for well over the last, I don't know what, I've had this phone for a year now.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's fine. Like, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's a great case. I don't even remember how much it is, but it's an
It's pretty
awesome
cheap.
case.
You know.
So you guys can get hats. You can get T-shirts. We've got, what is it? We've got the tote bag.
We got tote bags, we got hoodies, we got beanies, both with the
yeah.
pom-pom and without.
I mean, you should always get it with the pom-pom. If you
Yeah.
have a hoodie, or if you have a beanie without a pom-pom, you're just a bitch. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, listen, the plain Jane beanie is fine, but with the pom-pom,
you get 2 colors.
two-tone, baby.
And you get free runs at Snowbird. Just
Yeah.
kidding. Don't quote me on that.
I don't know. You might find that one lucky lifty up there.
Yeah, it's
He might
after
be-
11 p.m.
He might.
Yeah, dude, you guys listen to Cam Automag? Step up on the lift, dude.
Bro, get on, man.
He may have also made some choices in his life. I'm not going to say if they were good or bad, but he's made choices.
Exactly.
He's been there, he's done it.
Yep. Anyway, that is CamAutoswag.com.
Yes.
All right, into the news.
We're going to start with a somber one, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh, I hit both.
Yes, you did.
My fat fingers.
Boy, howdy.
Crank that down. Just
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a little.
If you can find a better casket, buy it, and that's what Lee Iacocca did.
Yeah, he
he's
did.
dead.
He was buried in a 1985 Dodge Grand Caravan. Just kidding. That'd have been fitting.
Turbo Woody.
Oh, dude, badass. Short wheelbase.
Right.
Yep. SWB.
Of course.
talking and all.
With the manual. Oh, my God. They made the manual in that.
They
That
did.
would have been badass.
They did. I have had the pleasure of driving one.
Yeah.
Yep. The man who...
I just remember seeing him on the cover of Road and Track. I think it was Road and Track. And
He's
there
been
was
on it several
a
times.
Lamborghini Diablo behind him. I think it was Road and Track. Might have been Motor Trend. But
No, it was
and
Road
he
and Track.
Like
I know the one
the
you're talking about.
savior of Dodge, you know. He did
Yeah, the
it.
savior of Chrysler.
Yep.
The man
Yeah.
who gave us the Mustang and the minivan.
He did.
Yep.
Yeah,
did it.
he's one of the main men behind the K car,
Yep.
Yeah.
the Chrysler K
We're
chassis,
talking Aries. We're talking Omni. We're talking all the good stuff.
to a slightly lesser extent, like the Shelby Lancer that I
Yeah.
currently own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slightly
exactly.
based on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There we
It's
go.
an H body, but still,
Yeah.
it shares most of its components with K cars.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
He lived a full 94 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
94. Died in his home in Bel Air.
Old
Man,
money.
He did good.
That's
he
old
did good.
money.
Yeah, 24 to 19.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's
Man,
he's-
when your life to death years look like a Bulls game
Yeah.
score.
Oh,
wow.
bingo.
Damn.
You've done it. Oh.
Well,
Anyways, may he rest in peace. I know he's brokering amazing deals in heaven right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it.
yep.
Absolutely.
He
Yep.
just redesigned something up there right now.
No, let's be real. He's in hell with the rest of us miscreants doing burnouts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But front-wheel
Okay,
drive
that-
because it's hell. Of
course.
He's doing front-wheel drive.
Well,
Whatever.
I mean, he would be the man to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got an Omni GLHS down there.
Yeah, it goes like hell some more.
Yep.
Literally what it stands for. GLHS literally stands like goes like hell some more.
Because they just turned it up just a wee bit.
Yep.
Love that.
Yep, the GLH goes
Just a
like
wee
hell.
bit.
Just a pinch.
Also the coolest hatch ever made.
Yeah, the man was a visionary.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
he
was
was.
a good dude.
Recipe.
So
Gunned down in his prime.
Yep. Let's give him some vibes.
The spry age of 94.
Yep.
Gunned down in his
In his prime.
in Bel Air.
Gunned down in his
It was Will Smith. I knew it was Will Smith. Frickin' Fresh Prince.
Dude,
Just kidding.
it's hard in these streets, man.
What the shit?
Yep. Well, what the
West
shit?
Philadelphia, born and
Anyway.
raised.
There. Don't make me hit the button again.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Do it,
moving on.
Do it. do
Moving
it.
on.
Oh.
We're trying to figure out what the shit Nvidia is.
In the Vidya.
I thought it was Nvidia.
I think Andrew had the right. It's how do you pronounce it, Andrew?
Avia?
Avia.
It's a Via.
So it's a
Avia.
silent J.
Soft yay.
Soft yay.
Soft yay.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
So what
Beautiful.
what it is actually a new Lotus,
Uh-oh.
the first new Lotus under Geely, and also the first all-electric Lotus.
Wow.
They're only going to make 130 of them. They had a
horse.
little slideshow at Goodwood Festival of Speed to show this thing off, and yeah, like they're calling it a hypercar.
But this isn't going to be like remember they what was it, the Geneva show like 5 years ago, and they had a new Esprit and they had a new,
Oh, yeah,
like
that-
a whole new line, and none of that came to
yeah.
fruition.
I mean, yeah, they had like a startup CEO who's just like, we're going to do all this stuff.
Yeah, and then nothing.
How?
Yeah. How? Money? Oh, wait. We need that? Oh,
Well,
damn.
we're going to do it, and it's going to be awesome.
So this is
Okay.
actually happening.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Geely has money, and they're willing to let people do stuff.
Neat.
Look at Volvo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It's true. Volvo and, Polestar.
Yeah, so like we don't. The real question is because we don't know what the hell this thing. We don't know what it looks like. So I mean, who is it?
Is it Latvian?
Mike-
Is the name Latvian?
Mike Balaban over at Jalopnik was trying to figure this out, and like the real question is where did Avia come from? Like,
You know what? I bet you they're all going to just fuck us all, and it's going to be Avaya.
Oh.
yep,
I
Yeah.
bet that's what it's going to be.
Like they'll follow the Avora
Yeah.
kind of
Avora,
Avaya.
Avaya.
naming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I think
Yep.
you're right.
I bet that's exactly
You heard
what
it
it's
here
gonna be.
first. Professor, you got it.
so
Tenured but not licensed.
according to names.org, which would never lie to anybody, says
They got my name wrong, by the way.
it is Latvian, and that a Latvian person who speaks Hebrew says it has a different meaning, i.e., to breathe or live, living.
Oh, shit. Right down here, Max Finkel even confirms the shit I was just talking about.
Ah,
Right there.
that's all right.
Okay, so
Avaya.
they asked Max Finkel, a friend of the site and a Hebrew speaker.
Member of the chosen tribe.
Right, exactly. He says there's a given name in Hebrew, but it's pronounced Avaya instead of Avia.
Well, don't worry. There are ceramic shops in Riga called Avia. So we don't
Only
know.
in Riga.
Only in Riga.
It's a great movie.
There we go.
I'm still saying it right now, Avaya.
Yeah,
All right.
You got it.
Anyway, guys, did you know there's a new mid-engine Corvette coming out?
Gee whiz.
For the
Yep.
first time in 20 years,
More like 40.
the rumor becomes true.
Yep,
yeah,
and
it's
that's
true. It is 40.
And we are currently looking
No,
at
are
the
there
ass
square
of it.
exhausts?
Looks like a Camaro.
That's
Wait,
what I thought.
It's a sweet Camaro.
That is
yo.
a really ugly 7th gen Camaro.
Those
ass.
exhausts are
Yeah,
horrendous.
what's
Yeah.
up with the exhaust?
I just want to go
I
down
doubt
to.
that is going to be factory.
So I just
hope they
love
got
this
it, though.
comment. Looks like a Camaro backed into a Pep Boys.
Yeah.
And then the next, however much I disagree, that shit's so funny.
It's amazing. Is that like at the highest upvote or whatever they have that in there?
It's got 460 stars.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a winner. That's a
There you go.
winner.
Where's our fucking ding on the soundboard, dude?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Can we replace this, which nobody can hear?
What is
Huge.
Ding.
Huge.
We need to
Yeah,
replace.
yeah, we
huge
need to
with
replace
ding.
that with a ding.
Something.
that? Where was
And then
this?
can we get rid of the
so-
it's time to stop and we could put just like a buzzer? Like
This
Well, we used it today.
Where was this? Wow, geez, coming
Wow.
in base.
Yep.
Where was this found? Like, where did they get this shot from? Looks like it's on a lift.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was leaked to Corvette Forum and Instagram, and it was published on Corvette Blogger.
Uh-huh.
I didn't bother doing too much more digging, because I just wanted to point out that this looks like a fucking Camaro.
It does. It's a horrible.
me,
look at the
go
wing
back up.
on that. Go back up and look at the bolt-on bullshit wing that's on there.
To me, that photo looks like it's being loaded into a boat.
Like, why are they? It looks like fiberglass.
Like a
gone wrong.
Looks
I don't
like
know.
the ass of a 90s Yamaha jet ski.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like the stand-up kind.
You know, I think that's shipping. I think that's shipping. I'll go down.
Oh, Ty, he said he found it. Absolute Hank found it on Facebook.
Seems legit.
Yep.
Got to
So-
trust a guy named Absolute Hank.
Yep.
I just
It's
trust
for-
anybody named Hank.
Yeah, me too. Well, only with Audis, but yeah.
Go away.
Oh, that's a
Or
front
the
engine
beautiful, beautiful fuel of propane.
Well,
So
I
when
had-
are they going to unveil this? Isn't it soon?
July 18th.
Oh shit!
And it
Yep.
should be unveiling at the Corvette Museum. Am I
I
mistaken?
believe so.
In
So here's how we know it's going to be a failed new. Sucks it down to hell again, like you did those other Corvettes.
Yep. But I will say that, I mean, I
Too
did-
soon?
Well, no.
Bowling
okay.
Green has
But, I mean-
just mounted. They're ready to kill
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I don't
Go
care.
ahead.
It just looks a little weird, like photoshopped in.
I mean, a
I
little.
don't know.
Oh yeah, look at the
look
look
at the
at
yellow
you're
one,
right.
right?
The
Yeah.
post. There's like
Like
a post.
the car is like partially through it.
Well, no, you see, I could see it. There's that post that's really, really close in the foreground.
Right. So
I'm,
it's
I'm
like-
thinking
Yeah, but
there's.
look, what's the cutout?
I
then?
don't really feel like there's a lot of camera trickery there. That's got a pretty straight line right
Well,
there.
and then also, like,
I'm feeling. I don't know. I don't mean to like
a good catch,
target a
though,
photographer.
It's a good catch.
Yeah.
I believe. I'm on board with that.
no, but I mean, that ass end kind of lines up
Ooh.
with the spy
look,
shots.
it
of
even
the
has
Camaro.
even has a square
Definitely,
exhaust.
Definitely,
Yeah.
the wing is the same. The exhausts are the same.
I wonder if they
diffusers
fixed
are the
the
same.
the chassis twisting issue that
I'm
they
sure they have.
they came up. They
have
found.
to.
Hopefully.
I mean, it kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like we heard a bunch about it, and then like the following week, it was just nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I hope the headlights exposed frog eyes that
Yeah.
if you replace
Yeah,
the
those
flip-flops,
are pretty.
they were
pretty
disgusting.
horrendous.
Like I wanted to just take a dump on every one of those.
Now you see
Corvettes I
the
saw.
best headlights on the C5s were what the C5R had,
but recessed.
and they were recessed,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
also had the two like fog lamp driving lamp. Would
yeah,
be.
oh yeah,
they were set
the
back
big
inside, and they had the big plexiglass
yes,
cover
yes,
on
those
them.
are bad. But I'm talking about the
They pop up.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were weird.
We had one of those at STS Turbo, and it was just the ugliest piece of shit. It's fast, but it was a piece of shit.
Whoa,
How many
what
pairs
the
of
fuck?
white New Balances did that owner have?
It was a young dude, actually.
Of course it was.
yeah,
How many
it was-
New Balances did he have?
Yeah, I think he wore Wranglers.
I just read ahead. Holy shit! What?
Stetsons.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, so guess what the GTR isn't doing?
Remodeling.
Getting
not-
a new design.
Ain't getting any different, but you
Oh.
know what it is doing?
What?
Getting more expensive.
Damn fucking straight.
God damn.
That makes sense. It's
Oh, wait,
already.
hold on. There's a button for that.
All right.
Why pay less for a car that's already 2 decades old? Or how old is it? The R35?
Oh wait,
Nissan. We're going to charge you more for the same 10-year-old shit.
15
Well,
years
here's the
old.
thing:
You're gonna
is
buy it.
You
Oh,
can
wait.
buy a
Oh, wait, I think
2009
05 or 06.
GTR
I think it was
and
05.
give it all of the modern upgrades. Everything bolts on. Everything reflashes.
Yeah.
Except the interior.
Like going from an Altima SR to like
An
a
SER.
Nismo.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same damn car.
It's a great car, but holy shit.
And yeah, they're amazing cars. I was even
15.
talking with my girlfriend about this the other day. It's
Yeah.
like, if I had 70 or 80 grand to spend, I mean, what do I cheat and
Yeah.
get like the easy mode car that's the GTR, or
Yeah.
do I get the fat bastard that won't win its own race and go get like a Challenger Hellcat?
Hellcat. Because it sounds better.
Either
I'm
or.
just saying.
Hellcat.
Yeah.
We were driving behind a very, very nicely
Doesn't
equipped.
she have a Challenger? Charger.
She has a Charger RT.
Oh, yeah, dude.
She wants a Hellcat.
Got the Hemi.
She actually almost bought a Challenger Hellcat.
That's badass.
Oh.
Yeah, she wanted a purple one.
Proud of you.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, she has taste.
Put a
There
ring
you go.
on it. What?
Anyway, back to
Working on it.
back to the boat here. And
Only barely though.
yeah, the pure base trim, like pure is what they call the base trim.
Pure base.
$99,990.
$10 off.
Yep.
I remember when Nismo was like 120.
Yeah, I remember like the damn car started at 70 grand.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh nope! I see a Made hack is red.
Oh boy.
Hey, does it have crank windows? Oh, nope, it doesn't. It's got power windows.
Nope.
No, this isn't the pure version though.
It's the
No.
Oh, this isn't the base?
I don't. Who knows? Yeah. So then it jumps up, from the 99 grand to premium is 113.5. The track edition and Nismo get price hikes.
Mm.
Yep, to the tune of, oh boy, 2020. 2020. There's not going to be a pure edition anymore. So
Of course, because they probably can't sell any of them.
probably.
Right.
Yeah. So in 2020, the cheapest GTR you'll be able to buy is the premium, which is 113.5. Jeez. Then it goes to the track, 145.5,
Right.
and then the Nismo.
God damn!
There's a button
sorry,
for
there's
that.
a button for that.
Yeah.
$200.
Holy crap.
Seriously,
It really fucking is.
I bought my first house for less than that.
here's the thing: if you're going to spend almost $250,000 on a Nismo GTR, just go buy a fucking GT2.
The
Yeah.
GT3, yeah, like
Yeah,
I'm
for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
For real.
You could buy Stu's shack, or you could buy a car. Take your pick.
I'll
Jeez.
take the car.
Yeah,
So
I can
uh,
at least sleep in that in a Walmart parking lot.
there you go.
Do you know what I see when I see this? When I look at this, I see a possible redesign finally in 2021. It's like, why does this pricing
Why? Because
end
you
in
think
2020?
because they're going to sell exactly 7 GTRs in 2020.
No, I think they're just like they just know that that's the end of this chassis, this design's
So
life
go with
cycle.
a fucking bang.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair,
So-
they have really squeezed every drop out of this chassis.
Wasn't it
This
05 when it
this
came
car
out?
is still the
thought
easy
it-
button. 06.
06.
Yeah.
Okay.
So holy shit,
This
that's
car is still the easy button.
13 years old.
Yeah, well,
It's
I mean,
really not.
teenager.
It's really not terribly surprising for
mean-
Nissan.
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
And I mean, look at the Z's keep soldiering the fuck on.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
the 370.
Yeah, the
You know?
370 hasn't been any different since 2012, 2013. When did they come out?
Yeah, I think it was like 20.
And then how much different is the chassis from the 350?
The Z33 and Z34 are really, really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically that car's been around since
Well, it's a
what,
shorter
04?
wheelbase. It's wider. It's
I mean, for the most part, the
Z34.
suspension is the
Yeah.
same,
Yeah.
but yeah, the chassis did move around a little bit.
Yeah, they like Subaru and Mitsubishi, where they just added weight and made it worse. And
Why are you
Nissan's-
staring at me when you say that?
I don't know.
I like my Subarus.
You're over there.
So according to Wikipedia, we got the 370Z in 2009.
Got it.
Jeez.
It
Wow,
is a
is that new?
It is a
So it's a
decade
10-year-old.
Yeah, it's a decade old, and the only thing it's
Oof.
done is got more expensive.
Yeah.
Well, no, they also got LED running lights.
It still
Oh
looks.
boy!
It still looks like a carp or a catfish.
I never thought Z33s and Z34s looked attractive.
I like the front of the Z33. Obviously, I own one, but I didn't. I was never a fan of the rear end.
They're not really a looker. They don't sound great.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going against them.
What? I love the VQ.
If you squint and plug your ears, it's a Beetle
True.
or a
Beetle with
TT.
A Beetle with angry trombones in it.
Man, it would get
Angry
sideways.
French trombones.
Yes.
That torque. Well, anyways, buy your G30. Buy G35s. Don't buy G35s. Buy your R35 GTRs.
You mean buy the Q60S since it's the same goddamn thing?
Yep.
R35.5.
Whoops.
I don't know what we're on right now.
We're done.
Yeah, fuck it.
We're into racing. But before we get into the racing stuff, we have to mention our good friends over there at Steady Bro Clothing.
Yeah, it's steady.broke on all the social medias, steadybroke.com. Check out what they've got in the storefront. They've got, T-shirts, they've got
Hats,
they've got sweatshirts, they've even got, like, the crop tops in case, you want a little bit of hamburger meat out in the bottom half, I'm not going to judge, I'm not going to kink shame.
Just let it out there, man.
Just do it.
It's summer. Do
Yeah,
you. Be comfy.
exactly. And what's nice, too, is all of this stuff is really good quality,
Yeah.
but it's also affordable. Mm-hmm. I think the most expensive thing on the site is
It's the hoodie.
It's the hoodie, yeah, and it's like, $35?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a Depresso T-shirt, really nice, really comfortable. Survived several washes. Still really dark, really smooth.
Yeah.
It's really nice and soft. And you too can get one. They're quite affordable. And if that wasn't good enough, at checkout, if you enter in the coupon code CAMAUTO15, you get 15% off the entire order.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
SteadyBroke.com. Steady.broke on the social medias.
Yes. All right, who's ready to spend themselves into the poorhouse?
Yay.
All right.
I already do that.
Well-
Paying my bills.
Yay.
So the SRO has announced that there will be a GT2 category.
Oh, boy.
Of course.
Yes, and it is going to be, it's more powerful than the GT3 cars, but less aero than the GT3 cars.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yep.
I like this recipe.
I like chaos too. So
Hey, y'all remember Group B? That was some really cool shit.
They're channeling their inner NASCAR.
yeah, sure, why not? So we had the 911 GT2. Like, there's actually going to be a proper like GT2 racing 911.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
And joining it
Uh-oh.
is the R8 LMS GT2.
Oh, speaking of another car that hasn't really changed much.
Oh, wow. That actually looks pretty cool.
How dare you talk about the Gallardo?
Oh.
Look
Look at that big old angry scoop up front. Look at that
Yeah.
sucker.
I mean, it's an aggressive-looking car. I
Yeah.
definitely agree.
So the race car is based actually on the Spider, so they could get the lower roof line on there.
Ah.
Yep. It makes 640 horsepower.
Beautiful.
Which is the first time in a long time that the race car has made more power than the road-going version.
About
Right.
damn time.
Right?
I mean, they've only had, a decade or so to figure this motor out?
Yeah, But if you...
So true.
But, I mean,
So true.
if you look, go ahead and look up pictures of this thing.
It's aggressive.
I love it.
It looks aggressive, but also... There's not much in the way of shit keeping you on the ground.
You got a couple of small canards on the side.
Well, there's that big old hood scoop that comes out the
no
hood.
big
and-
deal.
Yeah, the roof
Goes
scoop
over.
that feeds the V10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a big front air dam. You
Big
got a little
front
bit of a
air
roof
dam.
scoop, and then you got the typical, fuckboy big ass wing on the back.
Yeah.
Yep. No big deal, right?
The rear diffuser,
Yeah,
little
get some little
diffuse.
bits here
Yeah.
and there.
But then it's just it's Slideway City. This thing's going to be hilarious to watch.
I feel like this is going to be a little bit more of a driver's car,
Yeah.
kind of like the GT2 is.
I think I have a buddy at work who has an R8, a current generation R8, and I'm going to challenge him to make his look like this.
Well,
I think
you
it'll be
should.
awesome. Mike, do it. Mike, you can do it. I believe in you.
Hey, man. It's one of those things.
11.8 Racing. Check him out.
338,000 euros
Uh-oh.
plus the value-added tax.
VAT.
Yep. So,
Fuck
that.
that.
Fuck you.
Jinx. Except I said the VAT, and you said that, and mine was funny.
I
anyway, Audi's going to start delivering these things to customers in December.
Ooh.
Yep.
So does this mean we'll see it in some North American series? Or
In theory, yeah. I mean, as we've seen with the FIA, all they need is a couple more idiots to just jump in, and they'll just do whatever the fuck they want to.
Speaking of other people jumping in, what's this last paragraph right here?
So yeah, like I mentioned, Porsche, the 911 GT2 is going to be a thing,
Right?
and then Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus,
Yeah.
the dude who built his own car to go racing, and Jim Glickenhaus. Yeah, Jim Glickenhaus.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice enough fella from what I gather.
Yeah, super nice. He donated the body parts of his Enzo that, from the P3, P4
Yeah.
that he created to Richard Losi.
Oh, really?
All right.
Okay. The twin turbo Enzo is Jim Glickenhaus's body.
I
Yep.
see.
Yeah.
Very
But,
nice.
In the tradition that they have of building Transformers, they are going to build what they're calling the 004,
Nice.
which will be GT2 eligible, and you can convert it to become GT3 eligible.
Fantastic.
It's a good business model. Smart man.
I enjoy seeing multi-use purpose-built cars.
It is a great business model. If somebody other than him had one,
Yeah, there you go.
that's the problem.
That's okay. When you have that kind of money, it doesn't matter if you're the only one that can buy it.
I mean, anyway. At Goodwood, which was a thing that happened this weekend, which was delightful.
Indeed.
I watched quite a bit of it. Porsche released the 911 RSR 19, the car they're going to be using to defend their WEC title.
And this car is just beautiful.
Yup.
Yeah.
I think this is an incredibly sexy car.
Oh, yes. It is great.
Very, very Porsche.
And I love that they're keeping it naturally aspirated.
Yep.
I love that it's over 4 liters of displacement.
Yeah, it's now 4.2.
4.2.
Yep.
4.2 liters out of a flat 6.
This is the largest boxer ever built for a Works 911.
It's amazing.
Yep.
And no turbos.
I feel like it's one of the largest boxers, period. One of the larger 6-cylinders.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Chopard. Look at that thing.
Yeah, so I mean, it is still. They're still bent on calling it rear engine, but I mean, that thing keeps getting closer and closer to the middle of the car.
I was going to say, isn't this their mid-rear engine that they're
calling it
the
like rear mid-engine
rear
or
mid-engine?
something.
It's the rear engine in the middle.
Just fucking admit it. When you built the Boxster and the Cayman, you realized you did everything wrong.
It's like, holy shit, this is way better a car. But yes, tradition.
They finally figured out they've been putting the cart before the horse for
Oh.
far too long.
Oh. Anyway,
This we will see on every track in every series in every country.
not the,
Literally.
yeah, it's yeah. So
And
this is-
I fucking love the side pipe deal.
yeah,
Yeah, where are the side pipes? I
They're
wanna see
just in
those.
front of the rear tires.
yeah.
Oh, no way.
So essentially what's going on is like it's coming straight off the manifolds. I'm assuming into probably just a tiny resonator, if anything, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
pop straight out
Just
the side.
shooting right out the side, heating them tires
So
up.
that car is just going to sound ungodly amazing.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I already love the sound of a big cube flat 6.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is just going to take it to another level.
Love
I
it.
think.
There we go.
Good job, Porsche.
Yep.
Very, very nice.
And finally, it's almost a race car. The Ford GT Mark II is
Oh.
basically what Ford would do with the GT race car if they didn't have to follow any of those pesky rules.
I mean, that's cool.
yeah.
So is this a road car that you can buy, or is it
I mean, it's a thing you can buy for $1.2 million.
but not drive it on the road, nor in any racing series?
Nope.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I mean,
You know,
So
Florida person of interest
so
would be
it's
able
an-
to put a tag on this thing.
yeah. So it's just like
Florida,
an FXX.
Montana, any of these crooked states where you can just walk in and like show them a picture of a car and be
Yeah.
like, this is mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's
like
your
an-
title. Here are your plates. See
It's
you
like
later.
The Ford version of the FXXK or something like that.
Yeah.
Basically,
rad.
yeah.
Cool.
But I mean,
We'll
I
take
think
it to the track for you.
yeah, well, I think they'll let you take delivery of it. Like
Yeah.
you can
Well, that's
have
nice.
it.
Yeah,
So-
but they won't.
It's a very
There's no
American thing
supporting
to do.
crew for it. Yeah. Wow, that's badass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like the FXXK was basically like as much Formula One as you could shove into a car.
Yeah, with a
Yeah,
monster
of course.
V12. Is that
Yeah.
a gold roll cage? It looks like gold.
Yeah,
But
looks
maybe
like
I'm
it.
on
Yeah.
cocaine.
Perhaps that's the lighting. It looks gloss black.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're
Yeah.
right. But look at that steering wheel. That's rad. Look at all the frickin' buttons and switches and stuff.
Yeah. No, this is basically it's a track toy.
How many
that-
of these are they going to make?
I think it's something like 47.
1.2 mil
Yep.
a pop. And they probably already had them made and just sitting in the factory.
I guarantee you that's
Yeah,
exactly
that's probably exactly what it is.
They're like, we need to hit this quarter. What are we going to do? Well, we got these frickin' Ford GT sitting
Well,
back
yeah,
here.
here's what I'm thinking. Like, people ordered them and then somehow, like, for some reason backed out and couldn't move their allocation or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
And then Multimatic, the people who are actually building this thing, who actually build the GT
Right.
and built the racing GTs,
Yeah.
were like, oh, well, we have all of these extra spares that, you know, we didn't need.
Let's build
And
a
now
car.
that the racing program's done, what are we going to do with it?
Love it.
Oh.
I'm actually curious what makes this vehicle not road legal.
I bet it can be. I bet it won't be
I
hard.
bet it does not
Well-
have too many things different from the road car.
What I've learned is just register your car in St. George. They don't give a fuck. You're good to go. Where do you think the Land Cruiser's registered? St. George.
Attaboy.
I mean, I'm assuming that this thing probably has like no emissions whatsoever.
Right.
Any sort of like safety things that you would find in a regular ass road car are probably
There's
gone.
no airbag.
I mean, yeah, there's
Vind?
definitely no airbag. There's a cage. There's probably no cats.
You think it's Vind?
I bet
it
you
has to
there's
be.
I bet you there's a VIN on that chassis.
so?
Yeah.
I would imagine that there is a VIN.
There has to be.
Yeah.
You got to think
40
a lot of race cars started as
Yeah.
Yeah, every GT3
Street
and
cars.
GT4 car has a VIN.
But
Yeah.
if this car was designed to go straight, if this car was produced from Ford to go straight to Multimatic for racing purposes,
well. Here's
Well-
the thing: it didn't come straight from Ford to Multimatic. Multimatic builds all of them.
Yeah, like
For Ford.
Yeah, Ford supplies them with some of the parts, but Multimatic is like, cool, we got it from here. Thanks.
But here's the thing: if the theory that we're all talking about, where people backed out of, original deals for these cars, if that actually holds up, if that's, if we can hold a candle to that, then all of those cars are going to be originally road legal cars,
Yeah. But then,
just modified to fit.
To high
Yeah,
hell with
but-
650 horsepower.
yeah, but then Ford,
It's 700 in these.
Oh, jeez.
yeah, then they were road legal, and then Ford said, nope.
Well, I mean, look, it still has the little dial headlight control. It still has all of the same standard Ford GT controls on the inside. It just has a different steering wheel, no airbag, and you've got a second screen for more data.
Yeah.
I would imagine it still probably is running a Ford ECU.
Here's the real test. Does it have a fire suppression system on board?
I would imagine it
If
does.
it is, then that's a full-on race cars.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also just looking at, I mean,
It's just beautiful.
Okay,
I love it.
I mean, that's
Street-
aggressive as hell.
And they just came out of nowhere with this. Remember when they came out with this like 3 or 4 years ago, the Ford GT, and they stole all of Acura's thunder with the NSX?
Yeah,
Yep.
Acura was like, oh, by the way, 20 years too late. Here's the
Yeah.
NSX. And then Ford was like, oh, hey, by the way, here's the GT.
Yeah, no one knew that we were developing it in the basement of the Skunk Works. Oh,
God.
here it is. Enjoy it.
that's because the Skunk Works had the dumb idea to say, hey, we're building a GT3 Mustang. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to pay that much for a Mustang. You
Love
said
it.
Nobody's going to pay that kind of money for a Mustang.
And now dealers...
Completely ignoring every old guy who loves Mustangs.
Yeah. And now Acura literally can't pay you enough to buy an NSX.
what are they going for now? Like what, 80 or
I
some
think
bullshit?
no, they're still over 100, but there's
Okay.
like 10 or 15 off of their freaking MSRP.
I got a number they can pay me to take an NSX.
Yeah.
They're not going to like it, but I got a number. Anyway, yeah,
We'll give you a whole bunch of press. Acura, if you're listening, hit us up.
we're here. We'll go to Ohio and pick one up.
Road trip.
It's true.
Done and done.
We'll strap a bunch of used-ass GoPro Hero 2s to it.
Ye action cams.
Damn right. Not even the
Sharpie
4K
yeet
action
on it.
cam.
Yeet.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, it's...
Oh,
well,
yeah.
there's
the
the
fire.
cylinder right there.
There's
so
the
fire
fire
suppression.
Yep. Race
Yep.
car.
There it is.
Because race car.
Yep.
Because race car.
Yeah, there's...
Brandon McConkey, here's your next car, buddy.
There you go.
This is for Brandon right there.
Yep.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, he needs that in his life.
And there we go, folks. That's it. That's news.
Well,
News.
we have 6 minutes left.
I
Hey,
thought
we
were-
did it.
I thought we were going to talk about Goodwood.
Oh, that was they just revealed
I mean,
the
all of
Porsche,
these-
and then there's a bunch of cars.
I mean, all of these were revealed at Goodwood.
A Lancia wrecked.
Yep. Lando
Yeah.
Norris was
Yeah.
in a McLaren Can-Am car in the rain.
Well,
A car talked to a driver as it drove away from it. Did you see that? Where the guy,
Ferrari.
the race car guy, gets out and then the bye-bye, and then it drives off autonomous racing car.
Ferrari F-Type drove up Lord March's driveway on 2 wheels.
Oh, nice.
there was
Yeah.
that.
On
And there was-
purpose or just Ferrari?
On purpose.
Oh, neat.
And then there was the Top Gear Zonda, the Zonda R from
Oh,
Top
yeah.
Gear, that crashed. Like, he was trying to make a U-turn up at the top staging area
Uh-huh.
and hit the bales.
Oh, jeez.
And basically just tore off one of the canards and left holes in the front bumper.
Aren't there only like a dozen of those?
Yeah, and that one's special because that's the Top Gear one.
Damn.
Because the same Top Gear one, I believe, is the one that ran the Nordschleife as well, too.
Gotcha.
So it's
Yeah.
Is that owned by Mr. Bean? He has a pretty
Oh, it
extensive
might be.
Rowan
car
Atkinson.
collection.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He probably
He
is.
has a McLaren
yeah,
F1.
Yeah, he has an
He had-
original
he had-
F1.
That's
he
been
had-
Oh, did he
rebuilt.
sell?
He crashed it, and then it was sold, I think, 2 years ago.
He's crashed it
Interesting.
3 times.
Has he?
Yeah, he
But
drives
he's
all of his cars.
he's
hits
a
it.
man that
Yeah.
enjoys being behind the wheel.
Yeah, he's
I remember
awesome.
seeing many
Yeah.
Oh,
Top
yeah.
Gear episodes where he was easily
Yeah.
up towards the top.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, he does all the vintage racing and the
Right.
Jaguar. He
Yeah.
has a big
And, like,
Jaguar XJ.
yeah.
Every
Yeah.
Silverstone, he's always there in the Ferrari garage
Oh,
somehow.
yeah.
Just in there.
Well, I mean, when
When you're Mr. Bean, you can do anything you want.
Exactly.
But little did you know, he has a degree from freaking Oxford.
Really?
Like mechanical engineering. He's a fucking genius.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah,
the man
he's-
knows where to make his money, and then he knows where to put it.
Yeah, he's very smart.
Yeah.
But also super hilarious. And when I shave, I look just like him.
Nice.
Which
Good
is
to
depressing.
know.
Because I don't have a chin.
I'm trying to think
Well,
of
so-
something else
so
happened.
that's-
the,
Anytime you shave, you just need to walk around and just not really say much of anything.
Just be like, Teddy. Teddy.
we also had the De Tomas P67.
Oh, yeah,
With the
they're-
world's most beautiful shift lever.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool car.
Holy
That
Lord.
okay, so that is just like steampunk, diesel punk, like modern.
Yes.
That's so.
I still
Dude,
gotta
okay,
think
I
the-
saw just the shifter and center console.
Yeah.
Instant chub, dude.
Yeah,
like
fully
just
torqued.
super hot.
I was just like Andrew, fully
And then-
torqued over
Yeah,
here.
and well, and that was the thing too. Was like I kept seeing like Instagram reshares and like
Yeah.
Facebook posts of just like the shifter linkage assembly, and I was like, "What fucking car is
Yeah,
this?
that's
I
I
still
said the
think
What
same
is
thing.
this from?" And I
Herrera.
saw the car,
And you're
and
like-
everywhere.
It looks like a classic Ferrari, like
Yeah.
a P3, P4. It's
Well, I-
Beautiful.
I
Yeah.
personally think
Beautiful
that the
vehicle.
Pagani
Beautiful.
Huayra shifter is still better looking.
No, I think what's the cocaine dealer's car of choice? The weird one?
a Countach.
No, a Spiker.
In real-
Is that it?
Oh, the Spiker
Oh,
Yeah,
C8.
the Spiker
yeah.
C8 with,
Yeah.
Spiker Z8
with the,
La
had the
Violette.
bar that went back.
Yeah.
that was a cool
Yeah.
shifter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or any Pontiac Fiero missing the center console.
Oh, Fiero.
I got your exotic
Oh,
right
jeez.
here.
Heyo. Did you see?
This
someone
bad
posted
boy's
the-
about $15,000 and a whole shit ton of spray foam away from being a Countach, don't you know?
Was it you that posted the Airfan Fiero?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, the
Someone
the-
put
the
an
Airboy.
airboat
Fan
motor
on the
on a
back.
Fiero, and it worked.
These are things you can only see in the shenanigans page,
Be-
folks.
because
And
I
Florida.
share things only like that
Yeah,
in the shenanigans.
you're missing
page.
out. I died. I laughed so hard at work today, and I was like,
Yeah. Wasn't that great? I
was
saw
awesome.
that, and I was like, well, it's a Fiero, and it's got a dumbass swap in it. I have to post this.
fanboy.
I didn't even... Yeah, literally fanboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what we need to
Genius.
do in the Cam Shenanigans is we need to start one of those swap voting things.
Oh,
So
God.
we can
Here's
have
the thing. When I become independently wealthy, that poll is going to mean something.
because
And it will probably get us views on YouTube.
so
a whole
Dave,
bunch of DeWalt batteries.
No. My first one is going to be a vape pen that can jumpstart a diesel.
Daisy chaining DeWalt batteries.
Because we've said that
Yes,
before.
yes.
Anyways,
I want you to put a Gal 24 in it. Just do it.
Gallo 24.
Gal 24.
What is that, like 39 18650 cells?
okay, now you've lost me.
Just a bunch of frogs.
It's okay. It's a bunch of yeet sticks
Oh, okay.
that go in your yeet flute.
I was
then you
making fun
make-
of Fast and Furious, but okay.
Anyways,
Anyway.
No one? Okay.
Nope. Just
Nope.
going to go ahead and land.
Just end that.
Yep. Just going to go ahead and land this plane on that one. Hold on. Don't get your fingers away from that thing. We got stuff I've got to say.
oh right,
Like a lot of stuff I've got to say before
off
you
the trigger?
start fading out. Jesus.
Finger on the trigger.
This is how good people die. This is how
Are you
nice,
threatening me?
this is how good. This is how nice guys get shot in the back of the head because somebody middle of the pack is trigger happy.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm saying you're going to shoot one of us in the back of the head because you're too
Well,
eager.
you're not wrong.
Barry? Yes, other Barry. Do you want ants? No.
no, yes.
Well, that's how you get ants.
Oh, I had to use that meme the other day. So somebody on one of the Forerunner forums, on the 3-liter forums, wanted to reuse his head gasket.
oh wow,
It's
And
a
so-
3-liter. Let it happen.
it's a second gen. Just
And so
burn
the
it.
first thing I made was that meme. Do you want blown head gaskets? That's how you get blown head gaskets.
Can I reuse my head gasket?
I'm
What?
proud of you, but at the same time, I'm not surprised because I have literally sold somebody used head gaskets at a junkyard for a 3-liter Toyota.
Wow.
They're not expensive, and you could buy the ones that fix the issue for like $100.
Maybe.
Probably cheaper. I bet
Well,
60.
well, last time I looked, did you say 600?
60. I
I
said
said
60.
600.
Wow.
The
Hey, you
other
could buy
direction.
another 3-liter Forerunner for
You can buy
$600.
any second
buy
gen
two.
for 600.
That's true.
oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Did I offend you?
That blue one
Yeah.
was $1,500.
Yeah, the one that blew up on your test drive? Yeah, I remember that story. I was here that time. It was
Lest
one of
we
the
not
times I was here.
forget, lest we not forget, Asian Mike's V6 2-wheel drive manual trans T100
Right.
with 3-liter V6, right?
Right.
Bought it with blown head gaskets. The guy who sold it to him said this motor is on its last leg.
Right.
So he poured in some of that block seal shit, right? The one with like
the
the
magic
one with
goo.
like the silicone
Yeah.
nanoparticles and all
Yeah.
that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Right? You know, it always says it works and it always just guns your shit up and it
The stuff
goes
they-
up in
yeah,
flames,
it's the
right?
stuff they've been dumping into like every roadkill engine the last couple
No,
of
not,
episodes.
Yeah.
not stop leak.
Oh.
The silicone
Oh, no.
nano seal.
Love it.
Oh, no,
right? It's
they've
in a
been-
green bottle.
Yeah.
They've been using that stuff.
Oh, have
too.
they been using that shit? Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Nice.
aside from Motor Trend, this is the only time I have ever seen it work because, okay, it has an electric fan on it, right? There's no clutch fan anywhere.
Right.
I don't know where it went, but it's not there. And it was wired with speaker wire, unfused,
Nice.
to a
Fire
20
hazard.
Yeah, to a 20 amp
no.
non-waterproof
Oh, yeah.
switch
Yes.
Sweet.
mounted on the grill of the truck.
And that fan should be pulling 35 amps.
Exactly. That
jeez.
fan on startup could probably pop a 40 amp fuse.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, and it's on 16 gauge speaker wire. Anywho,
Jeez.
anywho.
This is-
So,
I have driven this thing countless times in traffic, right, and forget to flip the switch before getting into the car or the truck and driving away, right?
Right.
So we'll be sitting in stop and go traffic, and I'll look down, and it's like creeping way the fuck up to the H, right? And be like, oh shit, like I forgot to turn the fan on, right?
Gotta
and
go
so
out.
like stop and go traffic, right? Like the instant we come to a stop, the passenger runs out, runs up to the front grill, and flick turns the switch on, right? Instantly comes right back down to operating temperature. We have overheated that truck probably 24 times, and it is fine.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It has not consumed a drop of coolant. The heater still works. Air conditioning still works.
Wow.
Impressive.
I may need this stuff. For
Impressive.
The
No,
FJ.
no, really, yeah, that stop leak shit probably only works on 3-liter Toyotas.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
It's still it for that.
Well, I mean,
But I was just remembering my Jeep, my Wrangler.
Yeah.
So the
With the
relay,
small block, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the relay wiring caught fire one time. Like
Again, not
smoke.
surprised.
okay.
And so of course I just pull the battery up and let it burn because like what's going to burn down? What, a fiberglass car? No.
You're like, it's a Wrangler. Fuck it.
Yeah, the rag top's the most important thing on that car. And so I ended up doing the same thing where I used a little bit heavier gauge speaker wire. It was, I don't know what it was. And
Oh, 14
A little
gauge.
heavier
okay, yeah,
gauge
cool.
heavier
speaker
gauge.
wire.
Yeah.
Cool.
And-
So it can hold 8 amps
Yeah.
instead of 40. Got
I
it.
ran it
For a
back.
subwoofer.
I ran it
Brilliant.
back, wired it to one of those
little
safety
coat
switches
hanger.
with the covers.
Oh, God, the little toggle switch. Like,
All I had. And like,
I'm a race car driver. Click, flip.
and like, of course, I could have like drilled a hole in the dash to mount this, or like find a good spot to put it. I fucking electrical taped it underneath the dash.
Nice.
So
Nailed
I'm
it.
driving one day. I think I was coming down Quarry Bend, and it falls, arcs onto the shifter because that's right below it. The whole line catches fire instantly, just instant flame.
Well,
Wow.
duh.
Yep.
And so I didn't have a fan for a couple days because I didn't want to fix it. I was like scraping fan bits off of like everything on the car.
Wow.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, if you like hearing those horrific stories, come back on Thursday because we've got more of those, and we're actually going to get our guest involved in talking about stuff.
You damn right.
I like
got-
listening.
Yeah.
You guys are
It's,
fun.
it's
Yeah.
great. This
Yeah.
is the introductory
Yeah, there you
period,
go.
and
Yeah.
then it's all about you.
Oh
Yes.
shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't worry. Hopefully you figured it out because we're throwing you into the deep end,
All
taking
right.
off the floaties.
Rookie on the sticks over here. We're going to let you fly this plane.
Have at it. Let's do it.
Anyway, yes, on Thursday we are going to ask Andrew your questions.
Uh-huh.
We've gotten some late ones.
And we got some questions of our own.
I can't wait to ask Bobby's question.
Attaboy.
It's fucking delightful.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I have my question that I teased last week. We have a great rant of a letter
Yep.
that we're going to be reading, and probably some other random crap.
Yep.
So there we go. That's all on Thursday's episode 208. This has been episode 207 of the Camcast.
Yes.
A podcast where you can find everywhere you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe. Drive around in the desert with your friends and or complete strangers and just lock them in the truck. Pull an Alex Crane.
Do it.
Jag.
Just do it!
Make them love us. We are at Cam Automag on all the social medias. Go ahead and give us a follow. Tell us if you like this, if you hated this, if you're just generally indifferent and occasionally like the pictures that we post. Either or, I don't care. Let's just get that follower count up, baby. Get that ratio looking a little bit better.
Exactly.
Yup. So for episode 207, I have been Mike.
My name's Dave.
I've been Zach.
Pizza stranger.
Andrew.
There we go.
Wow.
On TV with some very bad news.